DJ Pro Playlist 2022. I'm DJ Spiegelspin, and in this video, we're going to be talking all things playlist for DJ Pro. If you want to take DJing seriously and you're a serious DJ, you have to have well-organized playlist for every song that you're going to play, and in this video, I'm going to show you how. Alright, so for this video's example, I'm going to be making a playlist as if we were going to DJ for a New Year's Eve party, and also if we were going to throw a New Year's Eve party and have an auto mix playing. This is going to be like a hybrid playlist, and that's the future of DJing. So we go over here. This is how you make a new playlist. You go to My Collection. These are the playlists that you created. They're not the playlist in your streaming services. They're not your playlist on like Apple Music. It's just on the app, and it'll carry over to the app on your phone and the app on your laptop. So now these are all my playlists that I already have made. It's a good idea to have basic go-to playlist. So I have instruments. These are different types of acapellas and instruments. They're not really songs. That's always good to have. I have intro. This is where I have my DJ intro and then other stuff that I use for intro sometimes. And then I have like pop music, I have dance music, rap music, different types of music. And then for specific parties, like the holiday party, I have one. So next year at the next holiday party, I could just go into there and I could edit it. Also, this is a 50th birthday party. If I get hired to do another 50th birthday party, I can just edit this one a little bit to different types of services. Now, in order to make a new one, you go here to the plus button, and then you go playlist. Now, this is how we're gonna name our playlist, and we're gonna do 2022. This is the 2022 playlist, add. So now, if you go all the way down, this playlist will be at the bottom, and if you wanna move it up, you could adjust it by holding it in and bringing it to the top. So that helps if you want to keep it in order from top to bottom with different playlists, or if you just want the new one, you made it to be at the top. So now we go in there and there's nothing there. So we want to add songs. So we're going to go to the search button, go out, and now we're going to use our streaming service that we want. Right now I have a subscription to Tidal, I have a subscription to SoundCloud. So we'll go to Tidal and we'll search New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. New Year's. See if there's any playlist. We're gonna go down. Playlist. New Year's Eve. So now these are songs that this specific streaming service has recommended for New Year's, and they made this playlist. So you could go through it, and then you could pick these songs, and then you could do add to playlist. So we're going to do Thank You Next, Ariana Grande, add to playlist 2022. We're going to add that. Fireworks by Katy Perry. We're going to need to add that to the playlist. And then you'll see that in Tidal, it doesn't have that many pre-created playlists for what you search. Spotify is much better for that, but unfortunately you can't use Spotify directly through the DJ Pro app anymore. If you want to do that, what you can do is you could go over to Spotify, and then in Spotify you could search New Year's, and if you see over here, there's so many more playlists that are like expertly created just for New Year's, and then you could like this playlist, and then on the Tidal website you could transfer that playlist to Tidal, and it's just one more extra step, and you could still use Spotify to find the music. So now we're gonna go to the playlist that we created, which is over here. You go to My Collection, and we have at the top 2022. So now this playlist, we only have 2 songs. what we're going to add to it is the intro I was telling you about. You should always have an intro to add some more pizzazz. So I'm going to add this to the playlist. And then you're going to keep adding to this playlist until there's enough songs. Here it tells you 2 songs, 7 minutes. So let's say the party was 4 hours. You're doing a 4-hour New Year's party. You would want this to have enough songs for 8 hours. And the reason why you would do this is that when you're DJing, you're gonna want some leeway to, if one song's not working, you could use another song, so you're not just playing songs exactly for 4 hours. You have extra, but you don't want to have like 50 hours worth of music and you have to sort through it and you don't know which song is which. So put songs for double the amount of the party and make sure you know all these songs. So go to each song and put cue points in from where you're gonna start the mix to where you're gonna end the mix, so that every song in these playlists are, you know exactly what the song is, when the best parts to mix in are, and when the best parts to mix out are. So another great way to add to your playlist quickly is use one of those pre-created playlists, like your go-to playlist I was talking about, and then add it to the New Year's playlist. So we're gonna go here, 2000s dance. This has 39 songs, 2 hours 41 minutes. Now you click on where it says the number of songs, and then you go to add to playlist, and then we're gonna add it to 2022 playlist. So now every song on this playlist is gonna be added to the New Year's 2022 playlist. So now we're over here and it instantly adds all these songs. And now let's see if there's a song from that playlist that you didn't want to keep. Say you wanted to keep most songs but not all. You click here, so Sandstorm, and then we are going to remove it from playlist. So slide it over to the left and just press delete. Be My Lover, we don't want that one. Slide it to the left and delete. So now we have a 2 hour and 40 minute playlist. We still want to get that to 8 hours, so we'll add some rap music. Now I'm just doing this as an example. You guys would do your own research and then search for these songs. Add to playlist 2022. So now let's see what we got. So now we got 2 hour 40 minute playlist. So in order to keep this organized, you could sort it. So sort by artist, that if you want to play the next artist right after each other and keep it like playing the same artist for a little bit, you could have this set up and it'll put all the artists that are similar in alphabetical order. I usually keep it in BPM, so this you could have it from low to high. So BPM, now it starts 82 BPM and then it goes up. So if you want to keep the songs that you're mixing in similar BPMs, then keep it in this setting. This is the setting that I usually keep my playlist in when I'm DJing. And now if we go to auto mix, you click here, the auto mix button in the middle, and then you would start playing the song, and it would be only playing songs from this playlist. You select this playlist and it's only playing songs from this playlist. This is good because if you leave it on auto mix and you walk away, you wouldn't want it playing like an inappropriate song or a song that wouldn't be appropriate for the audience. So instead of having like your whole DJ collection on a shuffle, it's only going to play the 2 hours and 40 minutes or however long this playlist is. And then when you have auto mix going, you could go back over to 2-deck mode, and you could go over here to here, and then you could turn on auto mix all the way to the right, and then you have the option to stop auto mix because you're already in an auto mix. But if you're just DJing and then you like have to go to the bathroom or you want to go eat dinner or something, you go over here and you start auto mix, and this will play the song, play the playlist, and it will mix it together using artificial technology, which is really cool, and it makes DJing a lot more easy to do, and it leaves you to be more creative and not really be tied down to the decks. So definitely learn how to use auto mix, and always have a playlist ready, and this will ensure that your DJ sets and your parties are amazing.